I am taken back to high school today. I am speaking on the podium after a long time without a microphone. But I was an actor when I was in high school too, so I will find my way through. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to stand on existing protocols and then cut straight to the chase. I think everybody has been entertained so far. Well, personally, for the few minutes that I have sat there, I've been not only entertained, but inspired by the talent that has been manifested here. The power of literature, definitely. To start with, I think the text I have today is a bit heavy, understanding the fact that few of the guest speakers that were as well invited couldn't make it here today. Therefore, I will not take much of your time for fear that I will say what ought not to be said. Because as it is, their absence has made it a huge burden on me to deliver on this momentous occasion. Had I been surrounded here with Mamadou Sabali as advertised and Suleiman Sabali, I would have just come and say a few words of appreciation and then sit down and they will walk the talk. But hence they are absent, so I'll find my way through. And I do hope that I would be able to say a thing or two that could inspire someone or as a take-home for some of you that are present here today. Indeed, it is a profound honor for me to have been invited here as a guest speaker. Anything that is of UTG is of interest to me, for I love the institution and I love the UTG community as well. So therefore, when Abdul took the telephone and called, it was a moral obligation for me to be present here today, despite I know how busy my weekends are. But I am glad to be here. Before proceeding, I wish to heartily commend the pioneers of this great hub, Modlamin Dabo, and to reiterate my own brother whom I come the same place from, Abdul Koma. This is indeed daring and a bold step that you guys have taken. And I will agree with Modlamin that the establishment of this association is late. It should have been long before today, because we all have our little stories to tell in how we try to fit within the literary world. That is how I will try to coin it here, not just writing, but literature, because it encompasses everything. How we struggle to fit within the space with little or no guidance, or at your own personal space, just trying to build the talent that you are endowed with. But having this hub instituted is definitely commendable, and congratulations. It is undoubtedly, and it is apparent that there exists a lot of talent in UTG, especially in the literary arena, and all of whom, like I said, are doing good at their personal spaces and corners. But the institutionalization of this hub, the institutionalization of a hub such as this, will ensure these brilliant talents that exist in UTG are properly harnessed and made purposeful and impactful to the society that we live in. This hub will interestingly serve as an incubation of young, enthusiastic literary lovers to develop exponentially into great influencers in society. You all will agree with me here, looking at the audience here today. One realizes the beauty of writing and appreciates its dynamism. We have diverse people here today, all of which profess the might of their pens in different ways. From poets, to media personnel, to aspiring journalists, to activists, to academics, administrators, etc., etc. And it is through writing that these people translate their feelings, ideas, perspectives, wisdoms, and concerns to society. All of these individuals have their own ways of touching lives of other individuals and have a positive impact. In the literary arena, there are some who write because it is a deep-rooted passion. There are others who write because it is a way of life. And there are some who feel it is through writing that they can relate and connect with the rest of the world. Others write because it is a means of livelihood. That is where they get their income. And some write because it is a way of them effecting change in our societies. And more reasons why people engage in writing. But principally, all of these people have a purpose that is in the best interest of humanity. Writing is the order of the day. The media has immense importance in our lives, yes, today. But without the art of writing, the media would have been half paralyzed. The impact of literature in modern society is undeniable. We all know that. For literature acts as a form of expression for each individual author. Some books mirror society and allow us to better understand the world we live in. For the majority of the people around the world, our first serious encounter with literature comes from school. Reading and writing has been drilled in us, in all of us from an early age, and this goes to a greater extent of shaping our thinking and intellect, and how we visualize the world around us as we network with people from various walks of life. Like I said, the task is huge and I wouldn't want to take much of your time. But this is definitely incredible, and some of us would want to share personal stories of how we fit within the writing space, demystifying some beliefs in society which are of the layman's understanding. Personally, standing very proud here today as Secretary General of the Students' Union means a lot to me as an accountancy major. Many had the doubt, he's an accountancy major, how could he man the secretariat? But it is a deep-rooted passion. Even in high school, I studied commerce, but was the best English student. Coming to the university, I not only engage myself in leadership and focus on my academic work, but also help and uplift a lot of students in English language, English 101, English 102. And I feel very proud to see a lot of students gain access to university, of whom personally I taught. To sit to private wars in order to gain a university entry. So it is really a deep-rooted passion I have with writing and literature. So finally, I would, but not conclusively, to reiterate, I really feel that literature in its various forms plays a pivotal role in shaping the identity, the values and aspirations of a society. It has the power to inspire, to educate, and foster a sense of unity among citizens. Therefore, it is definitely crucial and incumbent upon all of us that we recognize and appreciate the role of literature in our collective journey towards building a strong and prosperous nation, especially in ensuring a just, vice-free, and an equitable society as a country with a budding democracy. I wish to conclude by once more thanking the masterminds behind this initiative, and it is definitely a pleasure being here, and I look forward to the amazing things that this association is going to bring and impacting lives in the university and the country by extension. So thank you all for your kind attention.